This car should not exist anymore, and yet it does. In a world racing towards silent electric speed, this machine still wakes up with a scream. Not a sound, a scream. And once you hear it, you understand why people aren't ready to let it go. This is the Lamborghini Huracán. But here's the part nobody tells you. The Huracán is not just about speed. It's about tension. It's about drama. It's about that strange mix of fear and excitement that hits you before you even press the start button. Because pressing that button feels like pulling a trigger. And the moment that V10 fires up, everything changes. You don't casually drive a Huracán. You prepare for it. You sit lower than you expect. The world suddenly feels higher around you. The windshield feels narrow, focused, like the car is telling you, we are here for one thing. But what makes it addictive isn't just power. It's the way it builds anticipation. At low speeds, it feels tight, controlled, almost calm. And then you press a little harder, just a little. The engine climbs. The sound sharpens. The car tightens its grip on the road. And suddenly you realize this isn't acceleration. It's escalation. The Huracán doesn't rush you all at once. It pulls you in stages. First the noise, then the shove, then the realization that you're going much faster than you thought. And that's where it gets dangerous. Not because it's uncontrollable, but because it feels so composed while doing something outrageous. That V10 is one of the last of its kind, naturally aspirated. No turbos softening the edges. Just pure response, instant, mechanical, honest, you press. It reacts. No delay, no filter. And here's the twist. The Huracán is easier to live with than people think. You expect it to be unbearable in daily driving. Too stiff, too loud, too dramatic. But in its calmer modes, it behaves. It cruises. It doesn't fight you. It waits. And that waiting is what builds the tension again. Because you know what it can do. The steering is sharp but not nervous. It feels connected, not artificial. Every small input translates instantly. You feel the front end bite into corners. You feel the rear rotate just enough to remind you that this is still a Lamborghini. And Lamborghinis have a reputation: wild, unpredictable, slightly insane. The Huracán rewrites that story. It's wild, yes, but it's precise, calculated chaos. The kind that makes you feel like a hero instead of a passenger. But don't get comfortable, because once you switch it into its more aggressive setting, everything changes again. The exhaust cracks harder. The shifts snap faster. The suspension tightens. The car feels alive, like it's breathing differently. And suddenly, normal roads feel small. You start looking for tunnels, for open stretches, for excuses. That's the thing about the Huracán. It changes how you think. You don't just drive somewhere. You plan routes. You look for curves. You listen for echoes. And every tunnel becomes a concert hall. Now let's talk about something people rarely admit. Owning a car like this isn't just about driving. It's about presence. When you pull up somewhere, conversations pause. Phones come out. Kids stare. Adults pretend not to stare. You feel it. But here's what's interesting. After a while, the attention fades into the background. What stays is the connection between you and the machine. The way the engine vibrates behind you. The way the gearbox reacts instantly. The way the car feels alive even at idle. It feels mechanical in a world that's becoming digital. Inside, it doesn't try to be soft luxury. It feels focused, purposeful. The driving position wraps around you. The controls feel intentional, almost fighter jet inspired. You don't feel like you're sitting in a car. You feel like you're strapped into something, and yet it's not uncomfortable. That's the surprise. You could take this on a weekend trip. You could drive it longer than you expect. It won't punish you for using it, but it will reward you for pushing it. The grip from the all-wheel drive system is almost unfair. You enter corners faster than your brain thinks is reasonable, and the car just holds, balanced, stable, confident. That confidence is addictive, because once you trust it, you go a little faster, and then a little more, and then you realize something. The Huracán isn't trying to kill you. It's trying to teach you. It teaches you precision, smooth inputs, commitment. Hesitation is what unsettles it. Confidence is what unlocks it. And when you finally get it right, when the corner flows perfectly, when the throttle application is clean, when the exit is strong, you feel unstoppable. But here's the bigger picture. Cars like this are disappearing. The industry is moving toward hybrid systems, toward electrification, toward quieter performance. Faster, yes. More efficient, yes. But different. The Huracán represents something raw, something emotional. Something that doesn't apologize for being loud and dramatic. And that's why it holds value beyond numbers. It's not just horsepower. It's not just 0 to 60 times. It's the experience of a naturally aspirated V10 screaming behind your head. It's the vibration through the seat. It's the crack on upshifts. It's the way strangers smile when they hear it coming before they see it. It's theater. But it's real theater. Mechanical theater. And maybe that's why people love it so much. Because in a world becoming quieter and more automated, the Huracán demands involvement. It demands your attention. It demands that you feel something. And when you step out after a drive, there's always that moment. You look back. You don't know why, but you do. Maybe it's the shape. Maybe it's the sound still echoing in your head. Maybe it's the realization that cars like this won't be around forever. The Lamborghini Huracán isn't just fast. It's a reminder of what driving used to feel like. Raw, immediate, emotional. And one day, when engines like this are gone, people won't just talk about how quick it was. They'll talk about how it made them feel. And that feeling is the real reason it should exist.